Welcome everybody to another stream. Microsoft Flight Simulator once again. This career mode, my own personal jet, the Cirrus Vision Jet G2. Just a charter flight. I've already taken everything off. Let's just hop in the plane. And the passengers are already loaded as well. Let's take these off. Let's go ahead and start it up. Batteries 1 and 2, generators 1 and 2. Okay, switches to run, listen for the fuel pump to run up and start. Look over here, make sure everything's good and green. Looking for a hot start or a hung start. You want to watch the ITT and the N2. I have experienced a hung start in this game.
I know I can count on you. Have a nice flight.
Flaps already set, 50% for takeoff flaps. That's good. Oh. We have not programmed in the, it hasn't programmed in the thing, the flight plan. It's RNAV flight. So let's go ahead and load that in. Send to ATC and avionics. And I want to make this a VFR flight. There it is. Because I don't want ATC talking at me too much. This is not an RNAV flight. This is not, I'm sorry, this is not a, it's not a ATC flight. It's not something I want to concentrate on, even though I have to get all the calls right and all that good stuff. Anyway, okay, everything looks good. I'm going to skip to takeoff. Ready. Once again, it is an RNAV flight. Good, so let's get this ready. I believe I set it to 24,000 feet. So we're going to set this up. 24,000 feet. Flight level change. Flight director enabled. And you just want your heading bug, the little blue marker, to be lined up with your GPS line. So that you want to intercepting that you want it to be like that. That looks good. Okay, even though you'll have to do some tweaking. Anyway, put it in heading mode. That's all set up. Let's go ahead and announce. Takeoff for parking brake.
November tree 29er. Taking off runway.
And I want to take off this
Kilo Foxtrot entry traffic.
Inform the passengers.
Sir, welcome on board this flight to Charleroi Township. I'm here to ensure you have an enjoyable journey today. If there is anything I can do to make your flight more comfortable.
Well, what I learned from Aviation 101 is to use all of the runway. So, even though it really doesn't matter.
Prepare for takeoff. Thank you.
Let's go ahead and go. Airspeed's alive. Everything looks good in the green. Looking for about 80-85 for V1. V1 rotate. That's good. Positive rate, gear up. Above 150 knots, flaps up. See over here, flaps are coming up. I'm already going to enable the autopilot. So hopefully we can get to where we got to go. Now I preferred if it turned the other way, it would have been faster. I don't know why it insisted on turning the long way around. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. We're going to do the RNAV float. Let's take a look at the flight plan here. There it is, approach, RNAV, if you want to check it. You can activate approach. Since we have no waypoints in between, we can see that here. Yeah, here's the start of the transition right here. You can see it here too. We have no waypoints in between, so we can just click activate approach. So let's go ahead and do that. Right here again, activate approach. So that's all set up. Now we just want to wait till we get to flight altitude, and I'll probably cut this part out until we get to flight altitude. Like I said, I've only been doing this for about 2 weeks. I'm not good at editing. I'm not really great at this, but I'm trying to get better. Okay, is there anything I missed? You don't have to worry about frequencies in this, but if you wanted to do an ILS frequency, you just can find that here. Anyway, okay, we'll see you when we get to flight altitude. Actually, I forgot something here. I'm still not in GPS mode, I'm only in A mode. So I better hit nav. GPS is already enabled. You've seen that, okay. Okay, here we are at cruise altitude.
Vertical track.
Oh, we're already enabled the vertical track. Oh, that's not good because we didn't set up VNAV. That's not good. What is the VNAV? Down to... We're going to go down to 3,000 feet. It's already enabled. I guess we don't have to worry about it. We'll see if it's going to do that by itself. I always thought you had to set it up in VNAV. Yeah, we're not going down. VNAV. It's not going down. Okay, let's do flight level change then. Just so we can capture the VNAV. Let's slow the plane down, otherwise we're going to overspeed. I messed this all up. Okay, we're above the line now, we should be good. I'm going to take off flight level change now. Just go with VNAV. There is a top of descent, here it is. We made it happen, now it's over here. Let's see if we're in real time. No, we are too fast. Okay. Now we're in real time. I was wondering why I was looking so like that. Top of descent is still moving out, so that's good. I think we're okay now. Let me take a look once again. And usually that would do it all by itself. Right before the runway, we need to be at 1,300 feet. So that's what I'm going to do. Program in 1,300 feet. For VNAV. Let's see where that makes our top of descent. There it is right there. So we're good to go. Even though the plane is still coming down though. Even though I turned off the plane change. I think what I have to do is I'll have to put altitude hold mode on. Okay, then turn it off. And let's see if our top of descent is still there. Sorry for having to do all this. Again, you normally don't have to worry about it. There's our top of descent. That's what would normally be in there. We just came up on it too fast. And so we had to catch up to it because we didn't start descending in time. I hope that makes sense to everybody. But use this as a learning tool. So something you can do to counter, like you're going too high up in your altitude. See, we haven't even thought about ice protection or anything. I haven't looked out yet. We got all kinds of clouds around, so let's go ahead and enable ice protection. That's usually the first thing we do. Engine ice and wind stabilizer ice protection. Oh, we can speed up a little bit. Wait till we get to the top of descent. We start descending. Maybe I'll skip that part until we get to around the transition, to the transition point. Okay, I'm going to slow it down a little bit. I guess I'll see you when we're at bottom of descent. Here to have some look-sees. Oh, it looks really nice. Look outside real quick. Take a look around. Pretty awesome. We've reached the transition, as you can see here. So that looks okay. Let's see how this goes. See if we can fast forward this a little bit too. I have it tuned in to 1,300 just before the runway. And don't worry, it'll stop at all the prerequisite altitudes on the way down, such as right here, 3,000 feet, etc. We can even check that. We'll see if Cocos, if we actually end up stopping there at 3,000 feet. See, Cocos need to be at 3,000 feet. And so I'm sure it will take care of that. All we have to do is monster speed. We could have put on all of throttle down here, but I prefer to do it myself. We're still quite a ways away, so I'm not going to worry about slowing down the airplane yet or anything. Only a little bit. Not going to worry about gears down and flaps, not yet. Speed it up. Cocos, we should arrive at Cocos at around 3,000 feet. Which I believe it will be. It will in fact be the case. Yep, you can see it there, zoomed in so you can see. 3,000 feet. Almost, not yet. Not yet. So there we go, Cocos at 3,020 feet. That's good. Once we get around the turn on the straights, we can click approach mode, and hopefully that'll help us to capture the glide path. Not to be confused with the glide slope, which is ILS, which is more accurate. This is an RNAV. It's basically a GPS flight. So just want to fast forward a little bit. Still at 3,000 feet. Is there still the top of descent? Let's get to, no, a little bit too slow now. Okay, now we're at normal sim rate. I want to see if there's a top of descent because the plane is not going down anymore. There is no top of descent. Okay, but the glide slope is above us, so it's still going to come down. Does this happen? Yeah, there's our top of descent right there. So we're good. And you can see there's the GPS right there. The glide path, I'm sorry, coming down that we should run into. Vertical path enabled. Although I'm going to hold off on that by increasing alt-hold mode, altitude hold mode, and there we go. Now we're in GP mode. That will bring us down. So there you go. We'll get a little closer. Oh, I need to enable flaps. Need to be below 190 knots for flaps. We are. So we're going 50% flaps. I'm going to slow the airplane down. I'm going to contact arrival. You need to be below 150 knots. Second notch flaps. Then I'm going to go half throttle again. It says there's iced flaps. I don't care. It always happens. Okay. Pretty good speed. Now this is a long enough runway where we don't have to use 2 notch of flaps. Because it takes long for the airplane. The airplane wants to stay in the air even when you're at very low flying speed. We're at 500. I'm going to take off autopilot now. Try to fly it in myself. Hopefully this will be okay. I'm just worried about that tree over there. So you have to keep it a little bit fast. Oh, I'm also not. I wasn't in. Yeah, normal sim rate. Now I'm in normal sim rate. So yeah, we look good. We're looking good. It's okay. So I'm gonna take the thing all the way out. Nice. Very nice. Oh, this turned out well. Okay. But unfortunately, instead of our turnoff being right there on the left side, it's all the way up there. More options for more time for things to go wrong as far as being dinged for stuff by the career mode. That was an awesome landing. Yeah, my best yet, I think. One of my best. No, definitely the best. That was just smooth. Let's stop here. Request taxi. Parking.
Kilo Charlie Victor X-ray traffic. November tree.
I think we can just skip. Let's go ahead and skip it.
Taxiing to park.
We don't want this video to be too long. Even though the loading takes just almost just as long as the taxiing does. No, not always. Here we are. Fortunately, I have to make a dumb announcement again.
Sir, welcome to Charlotte 11. Local time is 1440. For your safety,
Shut these all
the captain
off,
has requested that you remain seated with
including
your seatbelt
generators
fastened
1 and 2.
until we come to a
Keep the
complete
batteries
stop,
on.
and the seatbelt sign is turned off.
I do like to
Please make sure
watch
you take
my
all your
thing here.
belongings
Everything's in
with
the
you when you
green.
get off. On behalf
That's
of
good.
the entire company, we would like to thank you
This
for
is just
choosing
telling
first
you your
class
stuff
service.
is off.
We look forward to seeing you again and wish you a pleasant stay
That's okay.
in Charlevoix Township.
Already arrived. Time flies.
Anyway,
I even wrapped up my work.
switched off, engine stop. And you want to watch, make sure the N2 drops all the way down, make sure everything drops all the way down, except for the oil temperature, which is obviously going to take time, just like in a real car. And batteries 1 and 2, we're good. And we're going to make sure we're in real time again, because sometimes it slows down all by itself, and it takes even longer for the mission to complete. Anytime now. Probably increase time. There we go. Let's see what we got. Yeah, everything looks good. Everything went perfectly during this flight. Yes, S tier. We're looking at S tier. Oh yeah, baby. This is how we do it. All right. I hope you enjoyed this one. See how much we got paid. And don't forget to maintain your aircraft after every flight. I know cargo flights are more profitable, but I enjoy charter flights most. S tier still nice. Hey, some people say I look a little bit like the pilot. What do you think? All right. Y'all take care. We'll see you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, think about giving a like. Maybe even subscribing, even though I'm a new channel. I need all the help I can get. Thanks a lot, guys.